This season of Meet in the Middle is sponsored by PopSpecs.
They're the eyewear brand changing the game. You walk in, choose your frames, and get prescription lenses in just 20 minutes.
Which is quicker than it actually takes us to start recording this podcast.
And the best bit?
What's the best bit, Jake?
The price won't destroy your bank balance. They've got plenty of styles, so you're not stuck with boring glasses.
Visit pop-specs.com or visit one of their UK stores.
PopSpecs, changing the way you buy eyewear.
Just the three of us this week. What that means?
I like big boys.
Boys episode!
Boys. Mississippi
Yes.
boys and the city boys. I like the pretty boys with the
changed
bow
it all this
tie.
week.
Get your nails deep.
And copyright end.
Taco
Oh,
Bell.
you want to see my puppies? Is that green?
Yeah,
Green
green came
came
first, and then yellow.
Yes.
They weren't having sex. They were eating hummus.
What?
Ah, Jesus, he's falling around the gaff.
Do you think I come up the lagging on a bubble?
I know where I'm putting Daddy's sauce.
Hang on. Can I submit my confession? Welcome back to Meet in the Middle, the podcast where British and Irish banter collide, bringing you chaotic laughs, bizarre confessions, and a whole load of questionable life advice. I'm Jake. I'm here to bring you the weird and wonderful stories from around the world. So if my stories do get too strange, blame my city. Straight out of Nottingham, so we're built on 800 caves and used to digging up darkness.
We'll just be blaming you, Jake.
Yeah. I'm joined by James, the self-appointed moral compass of the podcast. Here for the confessions. His segment is proof that people will tell anything to an Irishman if you buy him a drink.
At least one.
Next up, Danny in Hastings, our resident wordsmith, bringing you the most out there words you've ever heard of. Be careful not to stumble into his mince trap. You have been warned.
Damn right. It's all about
How
me.
are we all?
Doing good!
Yeah, just the three of us this week. So you know what that means?
Three's
A threesome?
company.
What
Ooh,
I
the
thought you said
fuck?
threesome.
Chance be a fine thing.
You know what that means?
I like big boys.
Boys
Mississippi
episode.
boys. Mississippi
Yes.
boys and the city boys. I like the pretty boys with
We
the
changed it
bow
all this
tie.
week.
Get your nails deep.
And copyright end.
Yes. I didn't expect Boys Are Back in Town as well, and Bad Boys, and what was the other one? Boys. We've had
Boys,
before.
boys, looking for a good time.
Talking of Bad Boys, what about Monster, the Ed Gein story?
Hello, mother.
Don't
I'm
like
only
it.
Josh.
Mother, I suppose so. Yeah,
No,
that
it was
was
unreal.
brilliant.
Yeah, so
Finish that
weird.
this week.
The three of us all binged it. We couldn't get enough of it.
Yeah.
Charlie Hunnam was brilliant in that.
Yeah.
If he doesn't get an award for that, there's something wrong with the
100%.
award system. He
Yeah.
did a great job, although do have to say he went a bit Irish
Yeah.
in the last episode.
Did
Was
he?
it the last one?
Yeah,
It was either that one or the penultimate one, but he
near
was
the
like,
end. Without
yeah,
any
he went a
spoilers.
bit Irish. Actually, I think there's a clip on the internet about it.
It went full Dublin as well. We were like, oh, is James watching
Yeah.
this?
I don't remember that.
Shall we see if we can find it? Bring it up.
Yeah, let's
There's
do
a clip of it.
I'll be straight with you. I don't remember doing it. You know, folks will tell you this and they'll tell you that, but if the wall is black and it isn't, then a person shouldn't really believe it, should they?
See, I tell
Yeah.
you this and I tell you that.
If you're calling that an Irish accent, it's a fucking shit one. I do
Come on, it
see a
was a
bit.
bit.
The this and that bit, yeah, I can kind of hear it, but it's a shit accent, Irish accent.
That whole bit was Irish.
Yeah, but we were saying, we had this discussion, didn't we, Danny? Because didn't we think, because of where, is it Wisconsin that it's set? It's close to Canada, and Newfoundland has the Irish accent as well. So that might have been plausible, but
Yeah.
why wait until 6 episodes in to have an Irish accent?
Yeah.
I think it was just he slipped out with it, I think.
Yeah. But it was good, regardless of the Irish accent. Oh my God. I didn't realize how much had been influenced by him. Not just like other serial killers, but films like Psycho. What else? Texas
Well,
Chainsaw.
Psycho was a serial
Hannibal Lecter.
Oh, as
Yeah.
in like, not real life.
Yeah, just the films. I still need to watch Psycho. I've never seen it.
No, me neither. But the amount of preparation that Charlie Hunnam did for this role, like I think he moved to Wisconsin for 2 months before shooting.
Did he?
And yeah, he deep dived into the preparation. I think like there wasn't much audio files on him. I think there was a documentary made a couple of years ago and he hunted down the producer, wrote to so many people, and tried to source this one tape that they had of him. But I think he already had the character developed. So that kind of, that voice, that kind of high-pitched voice he did, Ed Gein didn't actually talk like that. Charlie Sheen, that was his interpretation of it.
Charlie Sheen?
Charlie Hunnam.
Wasn't Sheen in there?
Two and a half bodies.
It was Sheen and not heard in the...
But yeah, he developed that voice because he was asking the question, what would a guy who constantly got told by the only woman that he loves that he wishes that she had a daughter? And that's where he developed the higher pitch voice.
I saw that. I saw him talking about that. And as he was talking about it, I was kind of thinking, yeah, that makes also because it's quite childlike, isn't it? Not necessarily kind of a feminization of that kind of, yes, mother, which, but it was very childlike. And if you think about it, like he had like very childlike mannerisms and things that he did. So it made sense to me. Yeah.
But if you've not seen it, definitely go and watch it. It's not for the faint-hearted. Don't eat your dinner while watching it.
It's full on.
But yeah, it definitely recommend. I can't wait for the next one that's coming out. It's about the Borden sisters, which is set in like the Victorian times.
Lizzie Borden.
Yeah.
I heard as well after Charlie Hunnam, not Shane, to release Ed Gein from himself, he lay down on Ed's grave for 3 to 4 hours, and that was his way of releasing Ed from inside him and saying goodbye to him, and then did copious amounts of counselling after.
Such a process.
Yeah.
What that could probably do to someone's mind.
Yeah.
To put yourself fully embedded into someone's persona. Yeah, I could imagine you would need to have counselling.
Well, look at Heath Ledger. That was during his role as the Joker.
Yes.
Yeah. That was an incredible performance though, but obviously tragic ending for him. It wasn't only just Ed, the performance from Charlie for Ed, but the girlfriend in Monster, what a role she played, and just so odd. And it's just, you didn't know whether to feel sorry for her but then she was conflicted because there was, like, without any spoilers, but there's so many ups and downs within that.
So was she really, like, I couldn't work it out, but was she real? I mean,
yeah. That's what, the person was real, but that's what I love about the way, what's his name? Ryan Murphy, the way he approached it. So you were stuck in between the unknown of not knowing what was reality and what was a hallucination of Ed's, because that's the way he lived. So she was the neighbor, but they apparently had no record of being in a romantic relationship. She was just the girl next door. So apparently the whole thing was a hallucination. And also every time, just before he killed or while he was killing, he wore red. And then apparently anytime he had hallucinations, the color green was evident. So when you're seeing Adeline, is that her name?
Yeah.
She was wearing green talking to him, or on that date, that was hallucinations.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah. I love that when you don't know until like so far. And that's why even, it's not really a spoiler, but the last episode, she comes to visit him when he's old.
Yeah.
And she hasn't aged one bit. That was because it was an hallucination, and she left the town years prior. So he had no imagination in his head of old Adeline. So all he had to go by was the young version. That's why she didn't look aged.
Well, I think it was the director, Max Winkler, actually, that probably deserves the credit under Ryan Murphy's production company. But yeah, that was brilliant. It's so well thought out. So I also saw like hints of Glee.
Yeah.
Glee.
Without any spoilers.
Yeah, when they all start dancing.
Spoiler, Danny.
I'm not saying any more.
Well, Ryan Murphy shows always have a little bit of dancing or a sing-song. Like, wasn't it American Horror Story Asylum and the Anna Bana Bobana song?
My name is Judy. Is it My name is Judy?
Judy, yeah, that was it, yeah.
So how many has he done now then?
3.
He's done 3 monsters, but then he's also got like.
So what was the first monster? That was
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
Then you got
then the brothers.
Yeah. The Menendez brothers.
Menendez.
Then Ed Gein.
Yeah.
And then the one to come. Yeah.
But weirdly, all of them, it's clever how he brings it in that you sort of feel sorry.
It's conflicted. I didn't like weird. That. It was weird because you were a bit like, are we supposed to feel sorry for him? And I guess in some sort of macabre way, you are supposed to feel sorry for him. You know, he's obviously a very mixed up individual and, you know, needed help, basically. Still fucking murdered.
It goes back to that whole thing, though. As kids, you love the hero, but as adults, you understand the villain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But look, like, I understand. I don't agree for 1 second with what he did, but I understand why he did it. Same with most serial killers. They all come from a traumatic background, and that influenced them.
But it can be quite dangerous, though, when you get in a group of people that some people will be quite passionate about it. Fair enough, Ed Gein and Jeffrey Dahmer are dead, but you've got the Menendez brothers, and look what movement happened with that. That's created a whole new movement about getting them released from prison just through raising the profile on that TV show.
It's kind of it's the same as that other Netflix program, isn't it? Making a Murderer. There was that whole movement. Stephen Avery, trying to get him released, which then obviously kicked in another season. Of all of that trying to happen.
Yeah.
Mental.
And not quite Murderer, you got Tiger King. That's created a whole movement for the Tiger King. So it just shows
Fuck
you.
you, Carol Baskin.
That doesn't seem that long ago. That's scary.
Do you know one other thing that I've been kind of weirdly obsessed with lately? It's on TikTok. I don't know if it's popped up on your newsfeed, but it's called Marvelous Marble Racing. Have you seen this?
No.
I don't know why. I just got sucked in. Whatever is about it, I kind of stick along for the ride. But it's a guy. There's a couple of different channels that do it, but it's this guy, and he sets this like kind of right track with marbles and all different assorted colors.
Oh, marbles.
Marble.
Yeah.
Did I say No, I said marvelous. I said marvelous marble racing.
That's about a tongue twister.
Yeah. But he plants them all down, and it's like, take your votes now, and then you go through this kind of obstacle course type track, and the whole time, it's a fucking marble. But I'm like, come on, Red, come on!
I've been absolutely addicted to those AI videos with like Stephen Hawking.
Oh my god,
it's crazy.
Well, I know
you shouldn't laugh, but just seeing Stephen Hawkins dive off a diving board, it's just like, what the
And then a wrestling ring as well. Absolutely
and
crazy.
Skateboarding.
And then the ones with Queen Elizabeth and Diana in the fucking octagon. Have you not? I've sent them.
There's loads of them. But also, is it Jake Paul? He's actually responded because people have been mocking Jake Paul in these videos. But then he did a video in response, but made it in the style of the AI. Yeah,
just Sona or Sora.
Sora, yeah.
It's
amazing.
But it's scary though, because anyone could use anyone's face and create a video that's live of them.
Yeah.
But boy, it's funny.
Just to clarify for everyone at home, we are real. This isn't AI.
Or are we?
Can I pull up a marvelous marble race?
Yeah, go on. I used to actually play marbles when I was a kid.
Yeah. I used to have a little racetrack myself, but it wasn't probably not as big as this one.
I had a big one.
Whoa.
A marble, that is.
Let's not talk about your marbles.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, right. So what's our money on?
Go green.
We've got red, blue, black, green, yellow, and white.
I'm going to go for green.
I've just gone for green.
I thought you were going yellow. Oh, I'll go yellow green. Then. I'll go yellow then.
Right, I'm going to go blue. Right, let's go. On your marks, get set.
Come on, green.
Oh. I think you've seen this before, Danny.
I haven't, I promise you.
White's in the lead now.
For anyone listening, this is probably not as entertaining. But
no, it's not. But we're just watching marbles run down the track.
Through traffic cones.
Yeah.
White is still in the lead.
But it's a perfect opportunity for our listeners to switch to video.
Yeah.
Or go and catch this episode on YouTube.
Yeah.
Blue was just overtaking green at the back.
Green.
It's yellow's in the lead. It's me.
Okay, no. I'm fourth.
Hold on. We're coming up. Blue is now forward. Green is forward.
I've also seen
yellow, green, red, and blue. So did I.
I think this goes on for quite a while, James.
Here it is.
People stream. Is that green?
Yeah, green came first, and then yellow.
Yes. Well done, Danny and Jake.
Join us next week for more marble racing. And no, we've not lost our marbles.
Marble.
I was going to say that people stream these on like Twitch.
Yeah,
and TikTok. That's where I've seen it. You see the addiction in it now, don't you?
Yeah,
because when it's over, they'll reset or use different colors, and it'll just they'll be on it for hours, and I'll be on there for about half an hour, place me bets.
Getting on betting websites, just placing your bets on marbles.
We need that in a Vegas casino because I'd be there all fucking day.
Well, there is. You've got like the Kentucky Derby or whatever it is with the horses that, you know.
Oh, we've seen you two get so competitive over that. I was sandwiched in between you two when we were playing it in Nottingham, and it was
Wasn't
just dangerous.
you cheating though, Jake? Because didn't you get Rachel's balls?
I beg your pardon.
Yeah.
You had double the balls.
No, I didn't have double balls.
You were balls deep, Jake.
I did win a medal. It's the first time winning a medal for being balls deep.
But you still lost the fucking race.
What if your race strategy was not to outrace others, but to outrace your burrito? Ooh. Any ideas what we're talking about this week?
I think I know.
Do you know?
Mexican food?
Oh, there we go. That's
Taco Bell, baby.
Taco Bell.
My puppies.
We're not on about your puppies this time, Danny. No, not Taco Bell.
You want to see my puppies?
So in Denver, runners are gearing up for a wild twist on the ultramarathon. The Taco Bell 50K ultramarathon.
This is a thing.
It's a thing, yes.
A race.
It's a race. It's a 31-mile, 50-kilometer race.
You've talked about this before.
No, not this one. Not the Taco Bell one. We've done something like a beer race.
No, I think it was the Greg's. Was it Greg's?
Yeah, we did Greg's one. Yeah. But
nice to see you're keeping on brand, Jake.
Yes. Yep. Waiting for that deal to come through. So the catch is competitors must eat at 9 Taco Bell restaurants along the route. We all know the after effects of a Taco Bell.
Runs after that run anyway.
Yeah. So the event is unofficial and unaffiliated with Taco Bell's corporate side, but the challenge is real. Full menu items count. So I think Crunchwrap Supremes, nachos, Bel Grande. Drinks don't get included. So you'd have to have your own water.
No Baja Blast.
No
Baja Blasts.
But you might have a Baja Blast down below.
Yeah.
So runners must finish within 11 hours and are discouraged from using digestive aids like Pepto-Bismol or Alka-Seltzer. The event
your hole's being pinched.
Your hole's bubbling.
So the event even allows vomiting. The real street cred comes from keeping it down. So you get extra credit if you manage to keep that Taco Bell down. I've been running for a bit now, and even just having water, I'm struggling to keep that down. Never mind a full-blown Taco Bell. Yeah, it's just bobbing around. Yeah,
sure, that's a common thing amongst marathon runners where they need a shit and they'll just shit and keep going. They won't stop. Just let it run down their leg. What's the British Paula Radcliffe? Yeah, she did it, and it just scuttered all down her leg.
Nah, I'm out.
You're off.
That's disgusting.
But when you do run, you do get jogger shits.
What do you mean you get jogger shits?
It is a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing. So when you go running, because it's moving everything around, like your organs are going around. Obviously, listeners and watchers at home, like if you're a runner, back us up here, just DM Danny and tell him about the jogger shits because it's a real thing. You can DM podcast.meetinthemiddle or just DM Danny direct. You can even email him. He's still waiting for them dick pics, by the way. Danny at meetinthemiddlepod.com. It's a real thing.
Do you know what this reminds me of? Right, when I was younger, when I was at high school, in the morning, if you need the morning shit.
Yeah.
And I'd be walking to school and I'd be like, oh no, I need a shit. So you do that thing where like you cross your legs and stand still.
I know exactly what you're about. And then as soon as you get into that toilet, boom, you're gone.
Did you used to do that?
Yeah. Or clench, like you get that little jump.
Really
like,
hard.
Yeah.
And you just have to stay still, and then you're like, right, then I'll make a leg for it.
And then you've got the risk of a danger fart as well.
Sometimes I wonder why we haven't won more awards in this podcast.
Because we literally talk shit. Well, before we dive any more deeper into Danny's bowel movements than James's bowel movements. There's a bit more on this. So there's optional spicy and soda challenges. So there's the Diablo challenge, which requires super sauced scraps. So it's just literally layered in hot sauce. And you did mention the Baja Blast, James.
Mm-hmm.
There is a Baja Blast challenge, and it dares participants to chug 2 litres of soda during the race. If you throw up, you're out.
Oh.
I would do that, no bother. I'd do that after one taco.
Yeah, but this is halfway through your run.
But how are they monitoring that? How would they know? If there's loads of people going in and like they'd have to mark off, yeah, had a Baja Blast, disqualified because they vomited up.
I think they have what are they called? Like chips
like
in their tag. Like I've done it before, where like you've got markers, so it distinguishes when you go over certain points and when you go through the finish line. So they might just scan that and like kind of like a receipt type thing added on.
Yeah, so it clocks you as you go along. So there'd be like stop points. Each Taco Bell you go along, you get a little marker. So the race began as a joke between runners in 2018, and it was just 7 participants. And it was inspired by a late night Taco Bell bathroom stop during a long run. So, and then fast forward to 2025, 1,200 people are expected to take part.
Wow.
Yes. So you've just got like hobby joggers, and then you've got hardcore ultra runners that are taking part. So there's a complete mix of people. So participants train by sprinting between Taco Bells to adapt digestion mid-run. Some even use portable menus and receipts as proof of their pit stops. So as you were saying about how they time it, so they actually use the receipts to prove that they've been to Taco Bell's. But a dietitian has warned, when your stomach is busy digesting massive quesadillas, less blood reaches your legs, which could
Quesadillas?
Quesadillas.
Is that what's that, a Dia house?
Oh,
quesadillas.
Quesadillas. Okay, apologies. I got all my Japanese right last week. Come on, give me a break.
We haven't got that confirmed yet.
So less blood reaches your legs, which could impair performance. Vomiting and diarrhea are serious risks as well.
Yep.
Yeah, so you don't want to be caught short, especially when you Taco Bell. It's bad enough when you're having a late night Taco Bell after a night out. Never mind. 8 was it 8 of them?
Yeah, but you have to be pissed. You have to be like drunk.
Oh no, you got to love a Taco Bell in the daytime.
You know, we only got our first Taco Bell here last month. I think it's the first one we've ever had. It opened up in a garage. It's about 35 minutes away from me. It's a part of a new chain they're going to be doing amongst a load of garages, and it's the first of what apparently will be many.
So we could do a Taco Bell road trip. Just stop it off. No. To take a bag with you, just to catch any remnants.
No, I won't be running it either. The only thing I run is up my stairs.
I'm a bath.
I don't even run a bath.
So, Danny, you've answered my question.
Shower.
Yeah, you've answered my question. You're not going to take part in this. James, would it even tempt you?
What's it, a marathon?
Yeah, ultra marathon.
No way.
So 25K.
It's 31 mile.
Nah.
50K? No, yeah. I struggle to even do 10. I did 10 before.
10 meters?
10 kilometers. I did 10 kilometers before, but it was a thing over here called Hell and Back. You probably have.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah. But no, I could not have done just a straight 10 kilometers. I just switch off mentally. Even when I was at my peak fitness, I couldn't do 10 kilometers not because my body got tired on my legs. I just switch off with boredom and I'd have to stop. But this obstacle course type 10K, there was something every 200 meters. So I was constantly mentally focused. So I was able to do that no problem.
Yeah, I've done a 10K and it was survival of the fittest. And it was like that. You had obstacles partway through. So it did break it down. But you had to swim through lakes.
Yeah, we had that too.
And all
there was even electric fences in there one.
Oh, yeah.
Why would you even do this?
It was good, though, because there was a 10-second delay in it. So I was running with a friend, and I purposely ran fast coming up to it ahead of them. So I could set it off. I wouldn't get shocked, and then they'd have to get shocked and go through it after.
Yeah,
I'll just watch and wave. Go on, James. Go on, Jay.
Show me.
With your little,
Hercules.
get a little buggy going round each stop just to cheer us on. I'm not sure, have you heard this week? Would you swap gels for quesadillas? Did I say that right?
No, you didn't, but go on.
Okay. Well, let me know. You can email me directly, jake@meetinthemiddlepod.com, or you can DM us podcast.meetinthemiddle on Instagram.
Time for a quick shout out to our official sponsors, Pop Specs.
If you need new glasses, these are the people to see. You pick your frames, they fit the lenses, and you walk out in 20 minutes.
No waiting weeks, no eye-watering prices, just proper good eyewear.
Honestly, we love working with Pop Specs. Check out pop-specs.com or visit one of their stores across the UK.
Pop Specs, changing the way you buy eyewear. All right, babes, it's time for...
What the fuck?
That's right. That bit of the show where we dig up old words like linguistic fossils and pretend we're classy enough to use them. Yes. Don't get too cocky, though, because the answer is more elusive than you think, because I like to throw in completely bullshit answers to try and throw you off. You know exactly what you need to do, and that is give me the correct answer. Are you ready to play?
What the fuck? Let's fucking go.
Yes. All right. So, this week's word is Paralian. 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 And before you ask, no, it's not a medication, and it is not a new chain of vegan cafes in Shoreditch. But is it A, the name given to someone who lives by the sea?
You.
Is it B, similar to the Brazilian, a type of pubic hair shaving pattern designed for the minge? Paralian.
Paralian back and sack.
Yeah. Is it C, someone who is sexually aroused by Air Force paraphernalia?
Oh!
Or is it D, one of the world's most expensive perfumes that recently sold at auction for £1.2 million? Paralian. What do we think, boys?
It's a tough one.
It is a toughie. You know me.
See, I was going for the Air Force gear, but I'd have thought that had been like paraphile.
Paralian.
Yeah, foil is normally an attraction to something, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Paralian.
Yeah. Do you know what? I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to say it's the perfume.
One of the world's most expensive perfumes.
Yeah.
It's recently sold at auction. Okay. So, are you going to go with the same one, James, or are you going to go with something different?
I think I'm going to go with the Brazilian type waxing.
Have you had a Paralian, James?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Have you had a bleached arsehole?
He can neither confirm nor deny.
Definitely not.
Okay, so Paralian. Jake, you went with D.
Oh, I'm wrong,
one of the world's most expensive perfume. It might not be. Expensive perfumes that's recently sold at auction for 1.2 million. Well, you are wrong because it's a bullshit answer and I made it up. Why? Because I fucking Is it C, someone who is sexually aroused by Air Force paraphernalia? No, I made it up.
Why, Danny?
Because I can. Is it A, the name given to someone who lives by the sea? Yes, it is. So you were wrong as well, James. It is not a type of Brazilian shaving pubic hair thing. It is, in fact, someone like me who lives by the sea.
You filthy Paralian.
You got it wrong. So, yes, basically, a Paralian is your classic coastal dweller. The type of person who says things like, oh, I couldn't live away from the ocean. Or there's something so soothing living by the sea. I've said all of those things. All while their house smells faintly of fish and wet dog.
Your minge obsession, that would suit you down to the ground.
Yeah, my house. No, there's no fishy smell, but there definitely is wet dog. If you've ever complained about seagulls nicking your chips, congratulations, you are a Paralian. Have any of you wanted to live by the sea?
It is soon. Just listen to that. Well, I kind of do. And when growing up, my family home was like 30-second drive from the beach.
Okay.
Yeah. I technically lived by the sea for about 6 weeks over the summer when they had the beach in Nottingham.
When there's a flooding?
Not really. Can't count a caravan park as Well, if you imagine, right, if we were all Paralians, because I am a Paralian anyway, but if we were all Paralians, what do you reckon our seaside personalities would be? Who's running the beach yoga class? Who's frying the chips? And who's drunk in the dunes?
Oh, James drunk in the dunes.
Would you have a Bovril by the sea, Jake?
Yeah.
On a cold, windy day, yeah.
I reckon Rachel would be frying the chips.
Yeah.
One chop, cheesy chop, garlic chop, choppity chop, and a Banish sausage.
So then that just leaves me doing the yoga, and I'm the least flexible out of the lot of us.
Well, I could be doing the yoga.
Yeah.
Well, you do
I'm
look
about to
like
start
a downward
next week.
You do look like a downward dog, Jake.
Oh. So what job have I got by the sea then?
You can run the library.
No, he can be in the local Tesco applying the yellow labels onto all that have gone off food.
I'll do the hook a duck. It's fine.
I beg your pardon?
All right. So where did the word Paralian come from? Any guesses?
Is it Victorian?
It's not. It
Shakespearean?
did come up in Victorian times. No, it comes from the Greeks.
Oh.
Yes. Para means beside, and halos means sea. So literally beside the sea. And it first bobbed up in English around the 1600s. So when people were still writing with quills, and the thought of taking a bath was something you did every 6 months, if that.
James.
Don't be looking at me, you raw dogging on your mattress.
So why would the word Paralian be used? Well, basically, writers loved it because it made like seaside living poetic. Because let's be honest, Fisherman's Village doesn't sound quite as romantic as Paralian community. So it's the posh way of saying, yes, I live by the coast. No, I don't own socks. Do you want to know a fun fact about the word Paralian?
Yeah.
So, Jake, you mentioned Victorian times. Well, Victorian poets went mad for it during the seaside boom. So suddenly everyone was a Paralian, drinking tea on the promenade and pretending they weren't freezing to death in Hastings. And another fun fact, it popped up again, the word Paralian, in a 2016, so what's that, 9 years ago?
Yeah.
Yep.
Memoir called The Paralian. So proving that even now, some of us can't resist a dramatic word for I like the sea. So yeah, 9 years ago it was last used. So talking about like memoirs then, if you had your own memoir, what would your overly poetic one-word title of your memoir be called? Mine would be Minge. Never look back.
Oh, the fishle.
Bovril question mark.
James?
Probably just meh.
Oh, don't sell yourself short.
What do we think Rachel's would be? Bargain.
Bounce, exclamation mark. The life of a boogie bouncer.
All right, so why don't we use the word Paralian anymore? Because, darling, we are lazy. We don't say Paralian, we say beach bum, seaside local, coastal local, or that mate who moved to Cornwall and now posts sunrise swims like they've joined a cult. And also, basically, because I think romance has gone, right? Nobody wants to kind of romanticize words like that, you know?
No.
And let's face it, nobody's writing sonnets about their Airbnb in Brighton. So,
yeah, or Skegness, where you probably get a used condom on your foot when you go bathing in the sea.
There we go. I mean, that probably happens here as well. Well, look, if you live by the sea, you are a Paralian. And if you used to live by the sea, but moved inland for cheaper rent, you're a Paraluser. Oh. And if you've never seen the sea because you're trapped in somewhere like Milton Keynes, where you're just parched. What did you say?
Or Nottingham.
Or Nottingham.
We've got a direct train line to Skeg, so it's fine.
So go forth, my coastal queens. May your washing dry faster than your humour, and may the seagulls spare your chips.
Amen.
And we both know that they won't. So that's this week's word, Paralian, in my section.
What the fuck?
So yes, go and impress someone by using Paralian in a sentence that isn't just "I'm damp." So no Rachel this week, so I've taken over her quiz to fill the time, basically. So I thought, being that we talked about Ed Gein and the Ed Gein story earlier, I thought I would do it on Ed Gein.
Ooh.
Yeah, see how much you remember.
Yes.
And if you're listening or watching, play along. If you've watched the show, you'll get them. Or if you're a massive serial killer fan or a serial killer, you might also get them as well. So before we begin, I need to hear your buzzers. So let's go with you, James.
I didn't have enough time to find "Hello, Mother," so I just went with this.
Hello, motherfucker.
It still kind of sounds, childlike. I want that as my text. All right, Jake, let's hear yours.
I'm just going for this plain old simple.
Ooh.
The Taco Bell. But also it could be the Death Bell as well. One of the two.
Sounds more like death.
I've also got that soundboard too, Jake, so I could absolutely fuck you over here.
Oh.
Try it, motherfucker.
Question number 1.
Jake. Question number 1. What was Eddie Gein's mother's name?
Hello, motherfucker.
James.
Mother. Margaret?
Incorrect. Jake.
Mary.
Also incorrect.
Oh, I was trying to picture the grave.
Her name was Augusta. Yes. Sorry about that. All right, here we go. No points with question number 2. How many people did Eddie admit?
Hello, motherfucker.
James.
He only admitted 2.
Is the correct answer. Yes, so he confessed to the killing of Mary Hogan, the tavern keeper, and then he also killed Bernice Worden, who was the owner of she was brilliant as well in the series, the Plainfield hardware store.
Which technically doesn't make him a serial killer.
Yes, it wouldn't, would it?
No, because it has to be 3 or more people to be classed as on 3 separate occasions.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of who else there was. So there was an 8-year-old girl, wasn't there, that went missing that he didn't get
and his brother as well, which was never confirmed. So
a 15-year-old babysitter.
Yeah.
And then the 2 hunters.
Yeah, with the chainsaw.
But did you know actually that it was later determined by doctors that examined Gein that he most likely did not commit these crimes?
Oh.
Yeah.
How? What, like psychologically examined?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Right.
Anyway, 1 point to James, 0 points to Jake. Question number 3. True or false? Authorities gathered proof that Eddie was a cannibal?
Hello, motherfucker.
James.
False. They didn't find proof of it.
Is the correct answer. It is false, yes. Many rumours and legends surround the Gein case. One story says that the police found a human heart in a frying pan or a saucepan on the stove, and that Eddie's refrigerator was stocked with human organs wrapped in butcher paper. But despite all of these tales, there was never any solid evidence that he was a cannibal.
Well, the only proof they could get is examine his shite. That's it, really, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I guess, yeah. Question number 4. True or false? Gotta be quick. True or false? Ed Gein dug up his mother's coffin.
Hello, motherfucker.
Jake.
False.
Is correct. You are on the board, Jake, with 1 point. James has got 3.
Oh,
yeah. So another rumor surrounding Gein says that he stole his mother's corpse from his coffin. But
I've got 2, I think, don't I?
Have you?
Yeah, 2. You've only asked how many questions have you asked?
Keeping the scores, then, isn't it?
I'll take the extra point.
Well, if you have the extra one, I'm taking it away. You've got 2, and Jake's got 1.
There it is. It's gone.
Give me the point. It's fine.
So it's completely not true. Her grave was completely undisturbed. It's actually, this is where Robert Bloch used Gein as a model for Norman Bates in the Psycho movie.
Yeah.
And Hitchcock's films fuel that legend even more, of course. Mm-hmm. All right, so question number 5. What happened to Gein's farmhouse?
Hello, motherfucker.
James.
It was burnt down.
Correct. You do now have 3.
Yes.
And Jake has 1. Yes, in March of 1958, the House of Horrors burned to the ground. All right. Question number 6. Your final question. Jake, can you get this point? We shall see. Eddie Gein had an older brother who died.
Motherfucker.
James.
John?
Incorrect. I shall finish the question. Ed Gein had an older brother who died under mysterious circumstances in May 1944. What was his brother's name?
Oh. Jeff.
Hello, brother.
No, it's incorrect.
Don't say it was Ed again.
No, it's not. It's Henry.
Oh, yeah. Hello, Henry.
Was you watching the same bloody program?
I'm just rubbish with names.
He was in it for a whole 15 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
Well, his name was Henry, and none of you got the point. So, James, you are the winner of the Ed Gein Monster Quiz with 3 points. Jake, you get a lousy 1.
Thank you.
We did it! We did it!
For winning, James, I'm going to send you a lovely lamp.
Oh!
Made out of flesh. No, I'm just kidding.
Do you remember in the last episode, the Boardman Richard Speck?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Of Alcatraz.
Yeah. Did he look familiar for either you or any of the listeners?
Yeah.
I felt that too, and I looked it up. Do you know who he was?
Who?
Remember Hocus Pocus, the 2 guys in the graveyard, the guy with the long blonde hair?
I've never seen it, have I? So
yes.
Hey, Hollywood. That's him.
No.
Yeah, that's him in the graveyard.
Oh, my
Hollywood.
goodness.
Yeah.
For throwing the toilet paper and stuff.
Yeah, that's him.
Wow. Oh, he's aged.
Well, that was, 20 years ago?
Yeah, but...
So now when I watch it for the first time, I'll be going, that's the Birdman of Alcatraz.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. That was the quiz.
Just like Ed Gein, you got to tell the truth and shame the devil. It's time for confessions. If you have any stories that you'd like to submit to us, please send them in to us on Instagram. You can DM us directly at podcast.meetinthemiddle or email me, james@meetinthemiddlepod.com. Are we ready for the first story?
Always.
Yes.
So I thought my son was having gay sex.
Oh.
Turns out he really just liked hummus.
What?
What?
So I have a son who's 15 and he brought home a friend today. They immediately went up to their room and I assumed they would just play video games or whatever. So I was totally fine with leaving them. It was about 30 minutes in and I was walking past. I heard sounds such as, "Oh my God, that's so good." And "It's so good when you put that in." And various sounds. It really sounded like they were having gay sex. I was super weirded out, so quickly went downstairs and waited for his friend to leave. When this friend left an hour or two later, I asked my son what they were doing in the room. Because although I don't mind him being gay, and I know it's normal for teenagers to have sex, a condom should really be used. So I planned to confront him about it. However, the answer shocked me to my very core. They weren't having sex, they were eating hummus.
What?
I was shocked and initially didn't believe it. We had never had hummus before, and I asked him to show me the hummus to see if it was true. So he did. And I ate hummus for the first time, and oh my God, it was good. We experimented with different things in it, like bread and carrots, and it was great. Apparently, his friend had heard that he had never had hummus before and thought it was absurd, so planned to have a date for a hummus party. So yeah, it ended up being quite a good ending. I discovered how nice hummus was.
This is what gay people do. We get together and we eat hummus.
Have charcuterie boards and all before.
We like to dip our celery into the hummus and breadsticks.
It's so good when you dip that in.
But you don't want to get dried out hummus on your bed sheets. Pain to get rid of.
Well, not on your mattress, the way you go.
Have you? Do you eat hummus?
Yeah,
I love hummus.
I love hummus. In America, they do, well, they did when I was there, dark chocolate hummus.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Now, I did exactly the same thing. Let me tell you, it is amazing.
What do you do?
I swear to God, if I can get my hands on dark chocolate hummus, you are going to have some and you were going to be like, what the fuck?
Have some what?
Some dark chocolate hummus.
Okay. What do you dip in it? Banana?
Banana? Your finger?
Nice. Whoa.
Your penis?
Wow.
Jake. Honestly, if you're American and you're a listener or a watcher, please back me up on this. Dark chocolate hummus. If you've had it, tell us about it. Convince them, because I'm telling you.
Let me know in the comments. I want to know. Do you know the one I always have, and it's fucking delicious? Red pepper and chili, I think it is. And it's actually kind of like an orange tint to it. It's fucking amazing.
I like the jalapeno one.
Oh, yeah. There's a well-known brand. You can get a massive tub from Costco, and
We've already talked about it.
This is the middle class of us coming out.
I love it.
Okay, let's move on to the next one. This one is about a Hinge date. I am a 28-year-old female, and I was talking to a 33-year-old male on Hinge. Things started off really well. We texted for a few weeks and then shifted to calls. The conversations flew effortlessly. We would talk for hours and everything would be spoken about under the sun. Both of us were looking for something long-term, and we even discussed our non-negotiables early on. His were kindness, gratitude, and humility. He came across as such a grounded, genuine person. Fast forward to the day we met. I was honestly so excited. I dressed my best and even took chocolates for him. But the moment we met, the energy just shifted. I was super nervous, started rambling random things to fill the awkward silence, and overall just wasn't myself. He told me to relax a few times, but I couldn't shake off the nerves. After about an hour, he went to the loo and was talking to the receptionist when he came out. I asked what it was about, and he said he was inquiring about holding an event there. Then I got a call from my sister, and when I returned, he told me that he had to leave because the date was going horribly. He even handed back the chocolates I bought for him and left. He said he'd explain the reasons over text. I was stunned. It hurt because our connection over text and calls had really felt so real. Later, he messaged me that I seemed completely different to how I was over text, that my nervousness threw him off. I told him I was just anxious and that maybe I would have relaxed if he'd given me more time. But his abrupt exit really crushed my confidence. We texted a bit after, and he said it was nice talking on text and that he didn't know how to handle the silence in person. He even said he'd call me, but he never did. My last text had been left unanswered since. I know I probably shouldn't take this personally, but I can't help but feel awful. I keep replaying the whole thing and even doubting if I'm capable of going on another date again without messing it up.
Aww.
Should I block him and move on, or is there any point in waiting for him to reach out again?
Block and move on.
Yeah. You reckon?
Yeah, life's too short.
And don't bloody doubt yourself. Like, Jesus.
No.
Like, that goes two ways as well. Like, if I've had it before, I'm sure we all have, over text, things are flying, sparks flying, whatever. You
100%.
meet in person and it's like a different person altogether. But that works both ways. Like, it has to be reciprocated both ways. It has to be the end. Yeah. Some people are just nervous over text and in person, and then on text seem so confident. But if she's filling the gaps with the silence, surely he was nervous too, or he wasn't as talkative as he was over text.
Yeah. It's just difficult, isn't it? Because there's so many other things that could like impact your trail of thought about a date, and how things are going. You know, it could be a little thing like chewing with your mouth open, or Jim, you're thinking of so many things, and I've been on dates where like conversation has just bombed, and then you're like, oh my God, am I really going to have to do like, are you going on holiday anywhere? You know, it's like, why? I want it just to flow. I want it to be
effortless. Yeah.
But sometimes it just doesn't. If you don't get it back, it's really tough.
But I think it's a good thing to spot that at the start, so you're not wasting 4 or 5 dates before you cop it. That's I'd much prefer for it not to go well on the first date.
Yeah. I have a weak bladder on a bad date. That's
just nervous. Piss yourself. Bring the pampers out.
I've been on somewhere it just literally dies and you just can't feel. So I just have to literally step away, just to gather myself and go to the toilet and then come back and hope. It gives me time to think.
It's funny though, isn't it, as well? Because in this digital age, I think because we're so digitally connected, that maybe we are more confident when we're, you know, because it's a super speedy thing. You're not got someone watching you, waiting for that response. You've probably got a little bit more time to respond. I don't know. It's weird. I think sometimes maybe I come across more confident than I am through kind of text or online, you know?
But I think it works the opposite way as well, because of the digital age, if you're thinking this is really intense, if you've got someone that's like messaging straight away, like replying straight away, and you're not having that time, it can work both ways, I think. Find that happy medium.
It can do, but what I'm saying, what I'm trying to get at is when you're then in a situation where you're not on your phones and that's away and you have to physically be present.
Yeah.
Some people can really struggle with that.
Yeah.
Plus, you don't get physical characteristics or behaviors or mannerisms over text. And sometimes I might see a certain mannerism that remind me of an ex or somebody else, and it'll just trigger me head and put a mental block down. So it could be that element too.
Yeah, I mean, there's all sorts of like prejudices and things that go through your mind, isn't there? It could be like you could have a mole on your face in the wrong place, and immediately you're like, "Oh no, I don't like that." Or your voice might be higher or lower, you know. And do you know what I mean? And it just
in this circumstance. They met on Hinge, they spoke on the phone. So if she did have a mole on her face, he knew about it. If she did have a high-pitched voice, he knew about it from the call.
Yeah.
So the only thing I can really put it down to is just like physical characteristics, or not physical characteristics, but mannerisms and the way
or
someone
it could
behaves.
be smell, or it could be what they were wearing. It's all of those, exactly all those types of like prejudices that we might have, you know. Your unconscious biases.
Yeah. Well, look, we always have like a bit of a laugh in the confessions, but I thought it'd be nice to mix it up with a serious one.
love confessionals like that, where we can just be like, you know, joking aside.
Yeah. So that means you, the listener, can send in. It doesn't have to be a joke or a story about shiting yourself on a night out. Send us in the serious ones too.
Or this one's a bit.
Shite on a date if you want. But this one's a bit serious too, but a whole other level.
Love it. Okay.
I lied about being hit by a car and being paralysed.
Oh,
what?
Yep. So I lied to my parents, my friends, and everyone around me about being hit by a car when I was 17 years old.
Why?
I lied and created a situation where I pretended to be unable to walk or move around after the accident. What? I was alone and going through a period where I needed attention from my parents, who had always ignored me during my childhood in favour of my brothers. This led to a 3-year period in my life where I was paralysed in bed and didn't leave the room except to visit doctors and hospitals. The doctors didn't understand my situation and thought it was PTSD following the accident. It was resolved by hypnotherapists who managed to unlock the anxiety I felt about going outside and the spiral I had created for myself with the lies. I never told him or any of the other therapists the truth and took full advantage of the way out he offered me. It's such a big part of my life that I've never told the truth to my partner, who we've been together for 5 years now, my parents, or my psychologist. Nowadays, whenever I talk to my new friends about the end of my teenage years, I say that I was hit by a car and was paralysed for 3 years before having surgery on my spinal cord, which solved the problem. Everyone accepts this story. I'm tired of living a lie. I've been thinking about talking to my psychologist about it recently to resolve some issues in my life, but I can't bring myself to do it. I know it's wrong and I hate myself every day for choosing this path, but it seems like the only thing I could do to survive in this awful part of my life.
Oof. The thing is though, the lie's going to catch up with you.
That is a big lie.
Yeah.
Oh, I think the lie has already caught up with them.
But even if they wanted to hide it, yeah.
The amount of guilt that you must be carrying inside yourself for that lie. And you've got good reason to feel guilty because, I mean, that is a horrible lie.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, I understand we do stupid things when we feel lonely or we are not getting the attention that we need. You know, we've all done stupid things. I'm not getting the attention I need from somebody right now, you know, but I'm speaking to someone about it and doing it the right way for me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Everybody they have different triggers, they have different reactions, and it's not justifying those actions, but it takes a lot for somebody to do that type of like spiel and lie and fabricate that. It must have taken a lot of hurt to generate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, like, I guess if you tell a white lie and you continue with that, you probably start to believe it yourself, which is, I'm guessing this has probably happened in this listener's situation. But my advice would be speak to your therapist about it. Yeah. Be honest, because their job is to be unbiased and, you know, it's all confidential. So you don't need to worry about things like that going outside of that room. And I would start to clear your head and your heart of that guilt. You'll find that people will be quite forgiving if they understand the root cause of what caused you to go down that path. And you only really need to, come clean to the people that really matter. And if, you know, those are your parents or friends that you're still in touch with, then I would, get it off
like
your
that's
chest.
that burden is never going to just disappear unless you come clean about it. That's the only way you're going to lift that weight off your shoulders.
Yeah. Or get yourself on the traitors, because you would be a brilliant traitor.
You can win your money that way.
Yeah.
If you can lie like that, you're going to win. Well, my darlings, that is the end of the episode with the boys. No Rachel. She'll be back on your next episode. But if you've enjoyed this one, please give us a thumbs up. Please give us a star, 5 stars, actually. Yeah. Leave us a comment. We love to hear from you. We love your engagement on our socials. Keep it up, and we look forward to seeing you next week. Bye.
Bye.